Please don't cut me. Please. Ah, ah. This is the cry of a tree when it is cut down by heartless humans. I'm not able to breathe. I'm dying. This is the cry of our Mother Earth when we emit carbon dioxide and it is not able to breathe. Hello everyone, my name is Palak Gupta and I am from class 10th. Today I am going to express my views on topic how can we save our planet. I remember one day I was just sitting and relaxing myself and watching TV, and while switching channels I came across this documentary named India 2050 on Discovery. That documentary was all about future of India. You will be shocked to know that that documentary did not show the India of our dreams with developed infrastructure. Rather, it showed the true picture with cities suffering with frequent floods, food and water scarcity, new diseases, and a lot many other sorts of miseries. This will be all due to the fast pace with which we are trying to develop ourselves, and this will be all due to global warming. We will not be the only country to face the bad effects of global warming. In fact, all the countries which are overlooking the concept of global warming will be badly affected by its effects. Now, if we talk about the concept of global warming, we are introduced to it at the very early stage of our education. We are even suggested the ways and measures that we must take to reduce its effects. But this concept of global warming, as well as the ways and measures, matter as the most till memorizing it and writing it down on exam paper. After that, we are like, who is nature? We are not concerned about global warming. We never ever try to bring into the practice the ways and measures which we are suggested to reduce global warming. And if we talk about the effects of global warming on the monetary front, then according to a report, every country's GDP will show a downfall of 20% due to global warming, and it will also lead to increase in unemployment rate in future. And now if we talk about again global warming, then it has been discussed at global level a lot many times. But our global leaders have failed multiple times to work on the principles of saving nature. If we talk about now, one way which is always suggested when it comes to reduce the effects of global warming is planting trees. But for the amount of carbon dioxide which is emitted by us every day, it is practically impossible to grow such a large number of plants because we are short of land. In fact, we are clearing forest for acquiring land. Recently, a diamond reserve was found buried under a forest in India, and the government and miners are planning to clear out the forest for extracting diamonds. When the days will come when people will have to take in oxygen using oxygen cylinders, that day they will understand that the value of that forest is much more than that diamond reserve. Now, the next way which we can measure that we can take to reduce the effects of global warming is reducing the carbon emission. Now, the most of the carbon dioxide which is emitted is by the vehicles that we use. Okay, so what can we do? What is the substitute for those vehicles which run on petrol? It can be, of course, electric cars. But the problem is that we are short of electricity too. Even today, there are many places which do not have access to continuous supply of electricity. So how can we even think about charging stations at every point, installing charging stations at every point? So to solve this problem, there are some ways, like for example, for producing electricity, it can be by using water, by using sun's energy, that is the solar energy. By using water is hydroelectricity, by using sun's energy is solar energy, and by using wind is windmill. Just the point is that we must use the power of water, wind and sun to the maximum extent to obtain electricity. Now, next step that we must take is to reduce the number of dams. The disadvantages of having too many dams was recently seen during Tapovan Dam tragedy in Uttarakhand. And now we can even encourage the construction of green buildings, and government can also give tax exemption to those people who practice rainwater harvesting. It can even provide drip irrigation system to farmers at a very low cost so as to reduce the depletion of groundwater table. Now, these are some ways and measures that we can take and we must take to reduce the effects of global warming, but it would require the support of each and every citizen of this country as well as this world. And it is, as the saying goes, it is easier said than done. So I assure you that I will dedicatedly work towards the betterment of the environment. I would like to end my chain of thoughts with a few lines. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Thank you.